Today on questions, what am I wearing? No, actually, I just want to clarify something. Hey everybody, welcome to Questions. This is a thing where we talk about your questions and we answer them to the best of our ability, which is truthfully probably not that satisfactory. You can always be asking us questions about life, faith, theology, religion, spirituality, philosophy, basically anything about depth, meaning what it means to be human, and we take our best stab of it. You can follow us on our Instagram page at The Co-Mutual, or follow us on YouTube at my own personal page, Brennan Johnson. So you might be wondering why I look like this, a Halloween, fall, autumn dream towards the end of August. It is because I'm in full denial that we are not entering into spoopy season. Adults might call it spooky season. I call it spoopy season. I'm ready for fall. I'm ready for Halloween. I'm ready for October. Those of you who know me know that I live for fall. I know that on average in Minnesota we get it for about 3 weeks. Sometimes when we're really lucky we get it for 2 months. And 1 year we got it for 3 months. But I'm ready for chilly. I'm ready for cloudy skies, a little light breeze, 65, maybe some drizzle. And I'm ready for Halloween. It's one of my favorite holidays. I love it. They tell you to dress for the job you want. I dress for the season I want. And sometimes that comes back to bite me on the butt. But today it works. So let's get into the thing though. So for today, I don't actually have a question from the questions we have. There's a bunch of questions and we're still working on them. But I wanted to clarify something I said in the last episode. No one has reached out to talk about this, so this isn't like I'm responding to questions about that video. But I put a focus on that video, the last video, where we're talking about conservative politics and can you be Christian without being conservative, or why are conservative politics seemingly so wrapped up in Christianity. And I talked about, I made a big focus on how the physical things, the human things we believe and do don't matter as much as the spiritual things we do and believe. And the point of that being that it doesn't necessarily matter as much if you are conservative or progressive or Republican or Democrat or socialist or Marxist or communist or libertarian. And I believe that, and I'm sticking to that. It does not matter as much, but there are human things, physical things that we do that have spiritual ramifications. I don't want to downplay that sometimes the things we believe, the ideologies we follow that are human, lead us to making decisions that have spiritual ramifications. So that it's not just like do whatever you want, it's recognizing that as a human, we suck. It's recognizing that as people, we are never going to be perfect. We're never going to have the best thoughts, the best beliefs, the best practices. No matter how noble our intentions, they'll always be a little wonky when they get played out. No matter how awesome we're trying to be, no matter how good we're trying to put into the world, it's never going to happen perfectly. Either we'll have a fault and so the practice won't be perfect, or the world will have a fault and so our practice won't be perfect. So that being said, there are things that have spiritual ramifications that are very physical human things. So if your physical human ideology is, I only serve myself, I only look after me, I am the pinnacle of everything, it only matters what I think and what I do and caring for myself, that has spiritual ramifications because you're not caring for the least of these. You're not trying to put good into the universe. You're not caring for other creations from the Creator. If you don't offer your time, your service, you don't volunteer at a soup kitchen, you don't try to be a good person in some way, try not to use slave labor, things like that. If you're not trying to be intentional, that has spiritual ramifications. Rob Bell, which I know we've talked about before, and I know can be a trigger word to more conservative followers of Jesus, but Rob Bell has this saying that he has said now for almost 20 years, and has just recently wrote a book on this saying. He has 2 videos on YouTube titled this, but he says that everything is spiritual. And I believe that. Everything is spiritual. Everything is connected. Everything has a larger ramification than just what we're seeing or feeling or hearing or smelling. I mean, the beyond the senses of when we do something, there is a spiritual element, and we cannot escape those things having spiritual ramifications. So when you open the door for someone who has carrying their groceries out, if someone's struggling and they can't get the door, opening the door for them might seem really small in the moment. You might forget about it 2 days later. They might forget about it later that afternoon, but it matters. And obviously there's bigger things like saving someone's life has larger spiritual implications. The fact of the matter is that we are all connected as creations, as created beings from the Creator. If that's what you believe, we matter. And here, even if you are an atheist, even if you believe that all of this is just chance, we're all here by chance, you still have a value system. You still believe things matter. You don't go out and just murder someone because you're bored. If you do, society calls that a psychopath. But if you don't have any sense of morality and you do whatever you want in the moment, even atheists agree that that is a lack of virtues and values. So values, meaning, is not, again, a trademarked Christian thing. All religions, and even those without religion, have a value system. They believe something means more than just on the surface. So even to atheists, being nice, being good, giving back, putting good out into the world matters. So, I don't want to push the fact that you can do whatever you want, you can believe whatever you want, you can be as terrible and awful as you want to be, but as long as you're following after the Creator, you're good. I believe that that the divine source of everything in this universe has to understand that we all suck. If the Creator is indeed infinite, infinitely large, infinitely in time, beyond time, in all things, through all things, created all things, and the Creator understands that we suck. So we can fail every single moment, but did we do our best? We can believe the wrong things, do the wrong things, hurt people, but if we were trying to do the best in this life with what we were given, I think we're on the right track. So that being said, do I believe that some political ideologies are better than others? Of course I do. Do I believe some philosophies are better than others? Do I believe some economic systems are better than others? Yes. But at the end of the day, if I enter into the presence of the Creator when I die, and they say to me, like, you got it all wrong, I won't go, it won't crumble, because I'm not putting everything in what I actually believe and do. I'm fully recognizing that I am just a minuscule cup. I'm a thimble of knowledge and understanding of how this universe works. So I'm hoping that the little bit that fills my thimble-sized soul is as good as I possibly can, but recognizing I am always going to be so much smaller, so much less understanding than what is out there, than the Creator. Again, it's a ship that is sunk into an ocean. It contains a tiny bit of the ocean, but the ocean is so much larger. So, to cap that off, yes, It matters what we do, what we say, how we act, and what we believe in this physical human realm. But even if we believe and do the worst things, if we're trying our best to be the best we can be with what we were given, then I think we're on the right track. And in that sense, it does not matter where we are. If we are as far left as can be or as far right as can be. There's going to be damage. We're going to hurt people, and we might hurt people more or less. But if we're trying our best, then I think the Creator will understand. The divine will understand. And if we come and meet the Creator in sacred spaces of meditation, the best we can pray for or hope for or have faith for is that the Creator will continue to push us on the right path to being a better and better person. So that if we are believing bad things, the Creator will push us to believing good things. If we are doing bad things, the Creator will push us to doing better things. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that kind of helped clarify some of the things I said in the last video. The next question will be coming out. It'll be a full-fledged question, not this little 0.5 half question. Yeah, grace and peace, everybody. Cheers.